Yo, what up? Welcome to the We Might Say Anything podcast, episode 4. We're sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues. Look, we sorry for the delay. We had some stuff going down.
They was getting on my goddamn nerves. That's what the
We,
fuck was going down.
we was having them band problems. Behind the scenes. Bobby Brown break up New Edition. So we had to get that settled before we got on here with y'all. So again, welcome back, episode 4. A month into it, guys. A month into it. I'm your host, Mac, the Wise Soul. Look, y'all, first of all, let's talk about that real quick. We a month into the podcast. How y'all feeling so far about doing this? I mean, so far I think we're having fun. It's been interesting. I mean, the topics we have to go over have been, everywhere from to this shit's hilarious. How y'all feeling so far?
This episode 4, man. I'm happy we got this far. This episode 4. This is like the 4th album. If we was an R&B group, somebody would have already been out. We would have brought somebody else in, but we sticking together because we brothers. We're gonna talk shit off camera, and when we come on camera, we ready to go.
Honestly, I thought we was about to lose a member last week. A couple of us had a tough show. We ain't saying no names, but
they at the bottom. They at the bottom.
Right down there. He was gonna leave us so he can get his OnlyFans popping, and update everybody on how that was going. But anyway,
again, I just thought about it. Just want to say that for the record. I thought about it.
Nah, look.
It's good. Let's keep it pushing. Keep pushing.
We'll talk about it.
We keep pushing. We keep pushing.
Is there more update on that? Because I mean,
there's no update. Let's just keep pushing.
You got it set up and you ready to go?
There's no update.
Okay, just making sure. If you had to, because I see your name is getting longer on the screen.
You're trying to put on for everything. It's my Twitter.
The next name on there is OnlyFans name and
SoundCloud rapper.
Right.
What can I say? I have many talents, right? But yeah, everybody.
I mean, you ain't gotta. Don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, if you got only talent, many talents, that's up to you. You roll with that. So, anyway, we got a couple topics we're gonna go over today, but the first thing we want to go ahead and get into is the passing of Chadwick Boseman, aka Black Panther, Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall, James Brown. It was a tough weekend for us all. We definitely never expected anything like this to happen and to come up to even have to talk about, honestly. So let's kind of get into it. We're gonna talk about the man himself, and then we'll kind of lead into what this means for the character of Black Panther going forward. But first, let's go ahead and just talk about Chadwick Boseman. Let's go ahead. Anyone want to start?
Yeah, so I think my biggest takeaway from it was obviously like his impact on Black culture, but also I just really admire him for working despite going through all that, and it just made me realize. Well, I've always thought this, but this is just more proof that you just never know what people are going through, and how you might be cursing somebody out over a paper bag at a grocery store or something like that. They could be going, you just never know, and we treat each other like a certain kind of way, and like what for?
If I'm cursing somebody out over a paper bag, they deserve that shit. Like,
oh, come on.
Nah, fuck that. If I'm pissed off enough to cuss your ass out over a paper bag, you had that shit coming.
A paper bag.
Aaron, I don't know.
You have anger issues.
You ain't said that to me. You said it. If you cursing somebody over,
Nick, it don't
you don't
matter.
know what they going through.
It don't matter.
They don't know what I'm going through.
Yeah, a paper bag though.
That was your example.
That was your example.
I'm saying, like, there's nothing to argue about over a bag.
Sure about that?
Positive. It's a paper bag, bro. Like, what are we
talking about? Example.
I'm saying, like,
arguing over paper bags. Something wrong with us right now. Like we got issues right now. It ain't never that serious. But
it's never that serious. I know when I go to work, I don't wild out on anybody. I just, because we just all trying to make it. And I know, like, personally, like, stuff that I was going through, like when I was like going through like my situation, whatever, it was just like a day-to-day grind. And there were just like times when I just I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do lots of things, but I kept going through it. And I certainly didn't feel like hearing anybody be with me, misconstrued something that might've happened or whatever. And I just think that we all just need to just like think about that kind of shit before they start like going off on people or whatever, but he embodied that. So I just appreciate the brother for what he did and the roles he played, obviously, and his impact on the culture. You just start reading about all the stories. It was kind of like Kobe, I love Kobe, but then you realize like his greater impact on a lot of different like aspects of society and you just don't realize that until people start talking about it and saying what he meant to them. So,
yeah, Spade.
Well, for me, I'm just impressed. You don't know what people are going through. I'm just impressed by the fact that he had like stage 3 cancer and still got up every day and was still going to work. Still put on like 3-4 movies. They said, I believe that he already had cancer when he was filming Black Panther, stuff like that, day in and day out. And to me, that mess is amazing because I would just say, my mother, who's passed away, but she had lymphoma cancer. And, I used to take her to her chemotherapy appointments and stuff for like the last couple of years of her life, until my sister, kind of stepped in and started doing her thing when she moved with her. But I just remember the days of her being tired and not even want to necessarily get up to cook herself some food or something like that. Like some of the things she enjoyed, like literally enjoyed doing, gardening, cooking, stuff like that, and just not having the energy, and she was just tired. You know what I mean? So it's amazing to me that this brother was still getting up and then filming, doing all the physical stuff that was necessary and just persevering. And he never said nothing, only his family and inner circle had it. And shout out to his inner circle, because that shit didn't leak. They say the only way 3 people can keep a secret is if 2 people are dead. And their whole squad kept that stuff together. And so I commend that and allowed him to go out on his own terms, do what he wanted to do. So he never had to deal with that kind of sympathy that comes when you are sick and everyone knows that you are sick or you're going through something. He got to deal with people on his own terms without any sympathy and things of that sort. So, I just say good job to his team, and, he's straight for what he's gone through.
Yeah, I think you got a good point though with the whole nobody knowing the information. Like they kept that bottled up. I mean, he kept that, we don't really know how many people knew, how many didn't. All we know is the speculation or whatnot. I think that was definitely a big thing though. Because I know if that was our group chat and somebody dropped something like that, it might not have made it out the group chat for the first hour, but after that, hour 3, it might have been out there.
That's how we know you the nigga that would have told. God damn. He said, nah, y'all tell me some shit. Y'all got 3 hours.
Put it on his wall.
Call me Takashi Mac 9. I want to say rest in peace to Mama Spade. I feel that my mother is a cancer survivor. She had breast cancer. She's still with us, and I just found out today that she listens to the show, which is weird. I mean, it's how you feel about that, Reed? So shout out to Mom Dukes. Don't go on OnlyFans. I don't care how bored you are.
I mean,
no. What we ain't gonna do is that. You want to see a podcast break up? We got to episode 4.
That's
Episode 5.
I say anything.
I know you never do. You never do. Look,
Ralph Fez right now. He's trying to go solo.
no comment. Look about my man Chadwick. Like it hurts. This one hurt. Like they all hurt, but this one hurts. This was like, all right. Kobe's my man. Kobe. I named my daughter Kobe. Like that was everything, and I just got over being able to deal with that and even look at Kobe's picture or any videos of him or anything. This Black Panther hit different because Kobe was like my hero on the basketball court, but Black Panther, Chadwick, T'Challa, all of that was my son's hero. Like he looks at him, and I just had to explain to him what happened last night, that the actor who plays Black Panther is no longer with us. I was holding out on that because I'm tired of feeling like I'm about to cry every fucking 5 seconds for different shit going on in 2020. As far as strength to go on, to get shit done, to keep doing things, that's amazing. That should tell us all we should be doing more. Whenever we're tired, whenever we feel like we can't do something, or we're not motivated to do something, or we don't have the ambition to do something, this man was fighting for his life, shooting movies, entertaining us, being a goddamn symbol to our youth. So I just feel like we got to do more for him. Something needs to be done for him. He was our Black superhero. He was our king. As Mac likes to call us kings, he was our king. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Chadwick.
So, I completely agree with you 100% on that. It was hard for me, like, pause. It's like you said, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like it really hit different. Pause again.
Look, goddamn, what we ain't gonna do is eulogize Chadwick with a whole bunch of pauses. Guys.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Can we please do this? Can we please do this?
Just
Go
roll.
on.
Yeah, just so. Yeah, I was sad, man. Like I was really sad. Like it wasn't necessarily about Black Panther. It was about everything that he had given us as far as these movies. Like a lot of important people, Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson, James Brown, and honestly, we get caught into him being an actor, but this is more about Chadwick, and I felt like bad for his family, his friends, and it's kind of like you guys were saying, for him to carry that so long and not really have it like come out and leak and just people knowing. It was funny because remember the All-Star game this past year in Chicago? We saw that, and the cold part is our initial reaction to that was more, he must be getting ready for a role, because that's the kind of actor he was, you know. Oh, he must have got real small because he's about to do a role. And I think I had this conversation. It might have been with Spade or Arrow. I kept thinking like, whoa, is he gonna be able to bulk up back in time to go back in Black Panther? You know, I was like, whatever role he about to play, I didn't know if it was because of the Ma Rainey movie that's about to come out or what. I was like, I just hope he can bulk up in time so he could be back in, you know, we could be back in Wakanda ready to roll. It never crossed my mind that he could be fighting and battling something that crazy and that tough. And I went back and watched a few of his interviews that he did on what Jesus and Meryl. I watched that interview again, and when you look at him, I think you're like, man, like this dude was a trooper. And it's like you said, Arrow, like we don't have excuses anymore. Like for us to not be ready to do a podcast or do our work or whatever we're doing on our own separate terms, we can't make excuses anymore, man. That's like being tired is an excuse. If he can go and become a superhero for us battling that, then I can't sit here and say, oh, I can't review a shoe because I just worked 8 hours at home from my couch. You know what I'm saying? That don't even feel right no more. Like it's a weak excuse, and I think that momentum is gonna flow with us. I was gonna say embody us, but we ain't gonna go there, right? We're not gonna go there.
Can we do this?
Spirit is embodied within us. Spirit is embodied within us as far as the character that he was. I think the last Chadwick movie I saw was 21 Bridges at the theater. That was the last one I think that were released at the theater, and I remember going to see it. It was a good movie. Obviously, we know Black Panther, but outside of Black Panther, what was your guys' favorite Chadwick movie that you guys saw?
Maybe Thurgood.
Thurgood.
It meant
I would say
like. I mean,
I would say Thurgood. Oh, go for it.
I'm going to say 42. I'm Dodger fan. Hey, that's right up my alley.
I gotta say it's Thurgood just because of the whole concept of what Thurgood Marshall was. Like Thurgood Marshall actually put me on my path for me to go to college, because I was inspired by his story. I wanted to be a lawyer. Actually, I wanted to be a Supreme Court justice, just like Thurgood Marshall was. So in watching,
like Clarence Thomas.
What?
I mean, yeah. Wow.
You more of the Clarence Thomas line.
I wanted to be the next Thurgood Marshall.
I know.
Because he's the one that inspired me. But that's why I chose that path. And just watching, the whole just Thurgood Marshall, man, it was inspirational. I love the fact that he got an opportunity to play that because it also shows his range as a character. I mean, as an actor.
Hold on, you talk range. We need to talk Get On Up because that was different. Like dancing, the perms. Come on, bro. Get On Up was the
bipolar action.
I might change up.
Oh, actually, you're right about that because I was watching something about it this past weekend, and he didn't have no stunt doubles or whatever doing it. He did all the dancing on his own. He took time to learn. I think he went to South Carolina, I think they said, and met with James Brown's daughter and just did hella research. And that's the kind of stuff I'm saying. Like he was that kind of actor. Some actors just show up and be like, all right, I'm gonna get this check. I'm that talented. I can just do what I can do and show up. But for you to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm gonna learn these steps. I'm gonna beat James Brown.
Hey, name that actor that you're talking about. Who do that though?
We ain't doing that right now.
Burn that bridge. We don't even know it's there yet. Burn it. Burn that motherfucker. Who you talking about?
We ain't doing that here. We ain't calling out no names. I'm just saying actors
in general. Say anything.
Oh, okay. You just gonna do that? I know Jamie Foxx though, because Jamie Foxx is my dude. So if anybody got an issue with Jamie Foxx on the show, we'll get to that another time. But anyway,
Jamie,
he's just it hurts, man, and it hurts for the culture. Like it hurts for the culture.
It's another blow.
Yeah, and
it's been rough. It's been rough.
2020, man. And the homie Boat, that he was in he talked last week in the chat. He was talking to me about it. He said something, the fact that 2020 has been rough on us as far as Black people. And when you think about it, I feel like it's been harder on us than anybody. And it's not even close. And with everything going on, the pandemic and all that, I get the seriousness of that. But it feels like it's just been hitting us harder than anybody else. Reap over here got candlelight going and stuff. You all right, man?
Now, while we talking about what we need to be doing and getting up and doing more and being motivated, being ambitious for the right reasons, we need to do more for us. So what we're doing now is the podcast, and I don't do that for me. I do it for whoever's going to listen to this. If you're bored, if you need entertainment, if you need to hear something, if you need to learn something, that's what I'm doing that for. But we need to do stuff for Black people. We need to be helping people vote. We need to be helping people fight. We need to just do more. Everybody should be doing more. And we have the ability to do more because we are still breathing. We woke up today. We should be doing something.
Right.
Advance the cause.
And to what you're saying, I do that. I try to do that every day, right? Like I said, I referred to a situation I had, and every day I just think of all the people that supported me through it, and it would be just like a disservice if I didn't try to better myself, take care of myself, and do my thing like every single day, and hopefully I can inspire other people, like primarily my children or my inner circle, to just keep grinding and just be thankful for every day that you have, you know what I mean? And that just, and especially, what I do for a living, I see a lot of unfortunate things, and you just never know. You just never know about people and what they're going through or what they have going, and you just got to appreciate every day.
Got to appreciate it. Just live.
Yeah, man. Just live. Just really just cut out, like, we have our stressors, and you just got to cut that shit out, and just, whatever bullshit that's ailing you or following you on a day-to-day basis, you got to get rid of it. It's just, life's just too short, man. And it can stop at any time.
I agree. One thing I think I also take out of this, and I kind of feel like I say this every time we get in these situations where somebody passes unexpectedly, is showing like some sort of emotion. And I mean, like, towards people that I know, care about, love, whatever. You always say, "Oh, I can tell you I love you later," or "Hey, thanks later," or whatever. And we don't, at least for me, I don't always look at it as, "Oh, I'll just say it tomorrow. I'll say it tomorrow. I'll say it the next day." And I just keep punting the ball down the field. I'll do it the next day. And I got to get better at, I don't want to say giving people their roses while they're here, but I got to get better at saying, "Hey, y'all, I care about y'all. Y'all my brothers. Hope everything's good," and checking in on y'all, or not just y'all, but just people I know in general.
Just Spade.
Just Spade.
Just people I know in general.
Y'all got a special relationship. I think it's beautiful.
Y'all say goodnight to each other on the text, like,
yo.
Oh, okay, Reed. One thing I'm not gonna do is support your OnlyFans page, but so we'll go there. As long as you feel comfortable with the people, you'll be okay. So.
You can do anything.
That's gonna be a spin-off. I'll do anything.
What I
said, no limit
see,
soldier.
See, what I said is that I only do things I was comfortable with, not anything. That's what I said. Yeah, not anything.
Yeah. That's close enough.
No,
anyway,
that's two different things. Two totally different things.
Want to elaborate? I mean, we can pivot real quick.
I want to get into this.
No, we don't have to get into this. I just want to clarify, because like, if people heard y'all, they might not understand that.
People hear us. That's what the microphones are for.
I know, but they could misunderstand what y'all saying, though.
Don't get it misconstrued.
You didn't clarify.
People do anything.
No, I said
feels comfortable.
Yes, I wouldn't do anything that I wasn't comfortable doing.
For $1,
which is different. Well,
as long as it feels comfortable,
but it's fine.
Be gentle. Be gentle. Go slow.
Continue on, Mac.
Put a pillow.
So real quick, back to you, Reeve. So you said 42 is your favorite movie.
Yeah,
also you 42.
Shout out to Jay Dilla with the 42.
All right.
Shout out to Jay Dilla. See, Jay Dilla. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
What was it?
What are you talking
dance?
about?
Nigga, big head bounce. You've been watching Brandy. Sitting up in my room.
We'll get into that later. Yeah, 42 was, I remember seeing that in the theater, and I was like, this dude is, because I had seen dude on some TV shows, I think, and I was like, okay, I was like, this dude is acting his ass off for this movie. And the hard thing about trying to watch 42 again is it kind of makes you angry because of what he had to go through. And I thought about what movie I wanted to watch watch Chadwick in again this past weekend, and I was gonna play 42, and I was like, I don't feel like being that angry right now, especially with the climate.
That's like you getting hit both ways with that one, just like.
I don't feel like going through that right now. So we'll pass on that. But we definitely are gonna miss Chadwick as the actor. From everybody, you can see the outpouring of emotion from his castmates and former castmates and other movies. It really hurt them. Like it really hurt them.
It just sucks, man.
Yeah.
Because who knows where it would have went, where he would have went with it, like bigger than acting,
right?
Yeah,
and that's kind of where I want to pivot to right now, and it's not in any kind of, it's just a conversation that we want to have all together. Where does Marvel go from here? Like, where do we go with this character? Because obviously, as you guys know, they were getting ready to shoot. From everything I was reading, he was about to get, start working out in September, and they were going to start shooting at the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
So, 2021. I'm sorry, and then it was going to release in 2022. And our guy Ryan Coogler, he already pinned it, so he had pretty much pinned most of the movie. So, Black Panther 2 has pretty much been pinned down, and like I said, his castmates not knowing the situation. They weren't prepared for that. Ryan Coogler wasn't prepared for that. Marvel itself wasn't prepared for that. And that's because he knew when he felt that he was going to beat this and he was going to be okay, which I totally respect. So I ask you guys now, where does Marvel go with this going forward?
They got options. Not good ones. Not right now. No option right now looks good.
Right.
Because it's not Chadwick. So if it's already been written, it's already been planned out, there's the recast. But we ain't going for that. I can't see us supporting that.
Not ready.
Yeah, exactly, because they would have to announce that soon. And who's stepping into that role? Like,
but hey, you know what?
The only asshole that would try would be like Wesley Snipes. He'd be like, you know what? If y'all need me, I'm here.
Hey,
Wesley, we good.
The cool part is, I know that this would never happen, but if there was to be a recast, like Michael B. Jordan would have been top of my list.
Yeah, but
I know, I know, but like if he wasn't
the way the world works,
if he wasn't Killmonger, he probably would have been number one on the list. I can't think of anybody else.
He'd get dragged too if he wasn't Killmonger. Anybody, you can't recast it. So what are you gonna do? You gotta rewrite it.
I think what you have to do is, if you take into account like some type of expanded universe stuff, they haven't incorporated like Doctor Doom, they haven't incorporated Namor, the Submariner, and I'm making mention of them just because I think it was Civil War, in one of them, actually, you know what? It was an Endgame. There's when they're doing the status report, they've got I forgot the lady who played.
So you're saying that pivot
she's on
the way away from. So you're saying pivot all the way away from.
I'm saying pivot. I say you pivot. I think you rewrite the script, but save it. Rewrite the script. Go into where Shuri becomes the Black Panther, and I was naming off bad guys because in the comics, because I'm a comic dude. T'Challa has beef with both Doctor Doom and Namor, the Submariner. And so you can use Doctor Doom in order to introduce the Fantastic Four to the universe as a whole.
Okay, but you are world building that. There's a little problem.
Yeah.
Marvel's on
my point for it. Point for it is that you can set up Easter eggs here. You don't have to bring in the whole Fantastic Four, but in the concept of the story, T'Challa is gone. He's missing.
That's perfect world. That's perfect world where they have time. They don't have time.
No, what I'm saying is you rewrite the script and then you base the movie on Shuri. And then the tidbit or like off the camera, we don't know where T'Challa is. So Shuri picks up the gauntlets of being. She picks up the mantle of Black Panther. That's what I'm saying. And then you can save the script he's already written and allow some time to pass, 2-3 years, whatever it is, and then bring that script back for Black Panther 3 and recast then. So that way the wound is not so fresh. Because the recast now is going to be terrible. So I think if you pivot to something else and then circle back around to the script.
Yeah,
I think that
that's
would work.
how the comic. Yeah, that's how the comic is written. You know, Shuri takes the mantle. I think in the comic he's in a coma or whatever. My thing is this. I think you guys are right. I think it's too soon. No, we're not going to accept anybody that they cast right now. The culture is just going to be upset. We're going to be hurt and mad about it. I think Shuri is the only acceptable person to take on the mantle of Black Panther that we'll all accept. The issue I have with that is you have to be logical.
Exactly.
And I say that with the fact that this is a $1 billion franchise now. And when we look at other superhero movies, I'll just take Spider-Man, for example. We done had, what, 3, 4 Spider-Mans? Overall, it's a character. And we have to separate that sometimes. But it takes time to separate it. The thing with Marvel is, it's like Errol said, they're on a strict schedule. They have stuff planned out for like 6, 7 years. And they want to stay on that schedule. Personally, I think I don't want to say scrap this movie, but you push it back in the timeline. And they've done that before in the past. You move this out of this slot for 2022 and give yourself some time. Because what happens is, with Marvel is that it's not just Black Panther, the franchise. We don't know where they were going to put him.
Exactly.
You know, popping up in the Avengers movies. Obviously, he was going to be in the Avengers. He could pop up in somebody else's movie. So they have to figure out where they're going to go with that. Like, so that's one thing they got to take into consideration as well. On that note, so recasting it, I'm not with that right now. It's gonna take some time. But I think fans need to be prepared that at some point they're going to recast the character, and we can't, as fans, just automatically be like, he's not Chadwick, so we're not down with that.
They better pick the right one. They better pick the right one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. And I sit there and I wonder, because Chadwick always talked about when he was doing interviews for the panel, when they were doing the press junket, he always talked about representation and how important it was for little kids and for people to see us on that screen on that level. And personally, I mean, we obviously don't know him, but I think he would have wanted to keep the boat going. Like, yo, keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
Don't switch it up too much, but
Too
just doesn't
soon.
feel right.
Too soon.
right, gotta
We ain't
be
there yet.
done. Yeah.
We'll see where we are later. But the problem is Marvel got to make them plans now, regardless of our feelings, and hope we come around to it. And if they recast, they better pick the right one. I don't know who that is.
So
Not right
not
now.
Jamie Foxx.
Again, like, I'm just kind of nerding out over here, right? And it's killing me. Like, they made reference in Endgame. It was the Michonne. It's who plays Michonne. I forgot her name in Black Panther.
Okoye,
Denai Guerrera. She
And,
made reference to there were earthquakes off the coast.
Yes.
That makes reference to Atlantis.
We saw the movie, motherfucker.
I know,
Okay.
and that's Namor. That's Namor, the
okay.
Submariner,
Calm
who
down.
Black Panther has beef with. So
Very
you can
excited.
easily say that he has kidnapped them, he has done something, and this is all taking place off screen. That's what I'm saying. So
That's the
then that gives you an opportunity to move forward with this, and then it allows you to then reintroduce Black Panther later as a different person recast.
I think the Namor story, they were already.
It was already a thing. That's why you already
so-
know about it.
So
So you just gave them you know what? They should put you on payroll.
Well, they should.
No, they
And
shouldn't.
DC
Shut the fuck up. Nigga, don't agree with me.
I 100% agree. Although I'm just gonna, I'll be real, nerding out wise. I think that Marvel has done an excellent job with their universe building, and I trust in those guys, Bob Egert and stuff like that, to like put together and figure this out. I trust in that because they haven't kind of really failed. It's just disheartening because I did like Chadwick Boseman. I did like what his character stood for. I mean, Black Panther for me is special just because I remember reading Black Panther when I was younger and thinking there is no way in hell we're ever going to see a black superhero come to the screen. I just never thought America was ready for that. And I said that years ago. And so it's one of those things where I was happy, you know, my wife is, you know, she was always thought that this was going to happen one day. I mean, even our like wedding invites are it's basically we redid Black Panther and Storm, their wedding.
Oh shit! You
And
got
so
those pictures, nigga. Hey, you can't
So-
just throw that
Nigga,
out
what
there.
was this? Nigga?
Huh?
I didn't
So,
get it.
I mean-
You had another ceremony, nigga. That's fucked up, nigga. Like,
But I mean, so for
hold on,
us, it's
are you on your Xbox headset, nigga? Like,
yeah, you know, it's all Microsoft, baby. It's all Microsoft.
that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. Go ahead.
Hey. Say anything, nation. Please, if you could go into your pockets and put together a little something for Spade to get a microphone, that would help.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You know,
You know.
it's about being
That's the
economical.
first
Like
Xbox headset.
I can use it for the Xbox. I can use it for the computer. The kids can use it for home study. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man.
Everybody
Okay,
can talk
keep going,
about
keep
that
going.
microphone, huh?
I'm just saying we all using this.
So y'all
But-
see that's another reason why you need a headset.
You need
Mic.
a headset, maybe a mic. If we gonna put a
Hey,
cash
but-
app together for you.
Hey Mac, I'll think about something that you were saying about how they they recast characters, and you was talking about like Spider-Man, but usually they create a whole different universe for that. It's not within the same universe. Like they wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even think they would have to just
Marvel's
start.
done already. They replaced was it General Colonel Rhodes or whatever? Terrence Howard.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
They've done it. It wasn't the same.
it's like he's like side dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, that's
Right.
not the same as recasting like Spider-Man or
Who says side dude? What the fuck?
like Spider-Man or even
Side dude?
the Falcon.
No, he's not the Falcon.
That's Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. You don't got it yet? You trying to figure out who he is?
What?
Oh,
Is
he-
he
I
froze?
think
Is he froze or is he hot?
or-
Nigga just died?
But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. With
I'm
the
just saying
replacement.
he's just not a major character. Like they're not building a universe around War Machine. They're not.
Oh,
This is the issue though. Like we haven't been in this situation. Like when they
Yeah.
do new Batmans, they always create a new Batman, different universe, whatever. That's good.
Universe, yeah.
Right. We haven't been in a situation to where they've had to go through this kind of recasting. And like I said, it's something that we have to agree that Marvel is going to be smart with this. We have to believe they're going to be smart with this and they're going to strategize. I would
It's got to be a good choice and it's got to be respectable.
right.
No
Right.
bullshit.
But you know what? But
That to
like
come out.
to Spade's point, so what? We got to give this 3 years, 4 years?
I think at least 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
I think
But
you can begin filming a Black Panther movie in 2022, dropping in 2023, and people will be okay.
But if they start filming, they're already it's gonna leak of who it is, and
Oh,
that's
no
my
Oh, we're
concern.
gonna know.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna know.
We better know. They gonna leak it before they even really choose. They gonna leak the name and see how we react.
This is
If we say
But
get them the
I
fuck
think-
out of
I
here.
think that's the important part of like how long it is, because we're gonna start learning about it prior to them like shooting and stuff. And I think that's the key amount of time that we got to worry about is like 2 or 3 years from them announcing. Opposed
think
to
you
like
should go
when the
out
movie
for it.
drop.
I think you should try.
Stop getting
I-
my ears.
Hey, I just shave this away.
No,
Maybe get some
That's
chicken
gonna do it. He's like, I'm gonna shave this off. That'll
you know,
fix it.
you know how I do it. More bounce to the ounce.
What the fuck?
I still got hops. You know what I'm saying? So
Who says that to somebody?
I do
You
my
know
own,
how I do it? More bounce to the ounce,
I still do my own stunts. That's all I'm saying.
no, you
bro.
don't.
okay.
No, you don't.
This is
All right, we got- the bottom row, the bottom row. Y'all talking about side dudes and more bounce to the ounce. And I do my own stunts.
The other one does whatever he's comfortable with.
Whatever he's comfortable with.
Come with baby. I'm not doing this. I'm
The
comfortable.
baby didn't help. All right. Hey,
This is so I think the timeline is important, but what about this? Wonder if let's just say Chadwick left something behind. He like handpicked somebody. Like he thought, hey, I see where I'm going. I'm not gonna make it. I think so and so should be casted. Would you think fans would accept that?
No, because it's like the first Blade movies with Wesley Snipes, and then they came out with a series starring Sticky Fingers. Like, no, I that's what my fear is about recasting that. We're gonna get Sticky Fingers.
But that was a different universe, though. That's just a bad pick.
That's what my concern is. And then like just because you handpick somebody don't mean that they probably the best person.
Wesley Snipes signed off on that?
Huh?
Wesley Snipes signed off on that? He was like, we're gonna get Sticky Fingers.
I don't
think so, yeah.
first of all,
I don't think that happened.
I don't think he signed off on it. I'm just saying I know that shit happened for real though. They did get Sticky Fingers for the Blade. Like,
Yeah, we know.
Right,
And
right. But I'm asking though.
don't bring Spike TV into this.
I'm asking though. Do you think that would ease the pain if that was the case? And they're like, okay, we knew Chadwick wanted this. I think fans would be like,
They better have that shit on a letterhead with Chadwick's name, signature, picture, or else we ain't going for it, nigga.
let's be honest right now. It's gonna be a group of us that just ain't gonna be happy no matter what the situation.
Exactly, but we all better be there showing out, supporting.
The same energy. We have to be there to support whatever they do.
Yes, sir.
And Reap brought this up earlier. He said if he had to choose, whenever they recast the role, if he had to choose, he was gonna go with Michael B. Jordan. That was the number one dude for you. That's who you would go with.
If he wasn't Killmonger, which he
Not
killed
even
him,
forget all that. Killmonger aside, that would have been your dude to choose.
that would have been my dude.
Side dude or regular dude? Just
hey,
Main
well,
dude.
there's some of the articles have been talking about dude from Star Wars. What the bodega dude? I forgot his
hell
name.
nah.
John Boyega.
Head
Yeah.
not to fit in the Black Panther mask. Can't get it. Dude's head's big as shit. Like, big refrigerator head, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was just saying he was in Attack the Block. I thought that was pretty nice
No.
back in the day.
Next.
I definitely feel like they would probably head in a British type brother act.
Okay, well, what about Reap's, twin, Idris Elba?
Who the fuck is Reap? Is there another Reap?
What about Idris Elba playing the
Wait.
Reap.
Let's
So
go back.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Are you saying Reap looks like Idris Elba?
I'm just saying that I was told that he oftentimes get confused for
Who
Idris
told you
Elba.
that? Who told you that?
That's what I heard.
Who told you that?
It was him.
So Reap, you think you look like Idris Elba?
Are you going Reap? Are you going around telling people you look like Idris Elba?
Oh, we need to know.
I have no clue how this even happened.
What? You don't know what happens.
We talking about casting Marvel heroes, and
You saying you look like Idris Elba? Do you think you look like Idris Elba? We
You
gonna
told
go.
this to multiple people?
I never said I look like Idris Elba.
Have you
You
been?
never
told
said that?
You never
I
said that?
never said that. I never said that.
Really? You
I never
won't
said that.
go there.
I mean,
You going
somebody,
online to the group chat?
somebody said that I look like Idris Elba.
Where they say that?
What
Was
do
her
you mean?
name Karen? Does Karen think you look like Idris Elba?
I gotta go.
We all look alike. You're going around. Okay, I mean we can.
I am
we can
not
find
going
out.
around.
We can
I
find
am
out.
not. I
Hey,
am not going
look,
around
look,
telling
look,
people
look,
that I look like
Hey,
Idris.
Jay,
Clearly you are.
Idris Elbow.
Oh man!
oh,
Hey, Jay Dilla, that was solid. That was
Hey,
solid.
look,
I'm not gonna lie.
look.
That was solid.
We may have a little audience, but we have an audience. We
Yeah.
can applaud.
And they got
All
jokes.
right, and they
Never said
hilarious.
that. I've never said that. I walked around telling people I look like Big Driz. Like I don't even know what you're talking
Big Driz.
You only call him what?
Is that who calls him that, dog?
Why do you call him Big Driz, bro? There's
Big Driz.
like so many. Read.
Oh, see, all that just confirm you do be telling people you look like Idris Elba.
Big Driz. On the pie, he said that. Whose man is that bottom row, boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we may not have a big audience yet, but we do have a audience.
No doubt.
Oh my god!
So
So find the Instagram page. We might say anything and let Little Driz. I don't know who the fuck is you.
yeah.
I do.
Are you Reed? What is that? You Reed. So let me ask this question. Reed,
Yes, sir.
do you believe
No.
you look like yourself?
No.
No.
You never told me
like the man. I never say that. I never said that.
Hey, you ain't gonna keep coming on the pod. That line ass.
What about okay? Hold on. What am I even lying about?
Dude, your credibility is already fucked. You Donald Trump right now.
You literally, we went to a fight night.
Multiple times you have told us this.
Yeah,
You told
asked
Spade
me.
he wasn't even there.
I said people said that I look like him. I never said I look like him.
Okay, Donald Trump. I'm hearing people say things. I'm saying your ass looks like Big Driz. Big
You
Driz.
agree.
Driz,
They told you
Big
that.
Driz.
You agree. Why do you call him that? Bothering me, man. Why do you
That's the question.
That's his MC name. He a DJ.
Is he an MC or a DJ?
Yeah, which one?
Both.
He's
make
both. He
beats.
goes both ways.
You make beats.
So he like really turned up Charlie? Is that what?
Yeah, like look him up. Like what's your music app? What's your music app?
You look him
Look
up.
it up.
I'm good. I'm good on Big Driz. I'm sure if he was that great, I would have heard about it.
My guy is over
Nigga
here.
did a deep dive into Big Driz.
Big Driz. That's the day that he chose.
So you rolled with it. They told you who? Wait, more than one person told you look like this man?
More than couple.
Did more than one person tell you look like this?
2 people.
And you agreed.
I didn't say anything.
You ran with it. You
I
started
didn't
telling your
run with it.
homies
I
that
didn't.
people are saying that you look like Idris Elba.
The question came up, and I answered the question.
But where? How? Nigga, you don't. All right. Do you have a mirror in your house?
I never agreed with
One
that.
right behind him. Like,
There's one right behind me. I never agreed with that. I don't think I look like Big Driz, personally.
Stop calling him that.
stop calling him that.
If he would want you to stop calling him that. I'm
Jay Dillon's like, yeah, stop. Just don't call him that no more, bro. Like,
Big Driz action. God
That's-
damn.
I could have sworn you like when you be in a group chat talking about, hey, we about to check out a Big Driz movie. You said that a lot. Like every time this dude dropped a movie, you was like, we there. Did you not say that? And you always go with the whole because I look
That's
like
that's his name, and I never said I look like him.
You said it multiple times. Dude,
No,
you
I
ain't
said
gonna keep
people
coming on the pod lying, bro. Like that's not gonna happen. What we ain't gonna do is come on here and bullshit.
Speak your truth with that, man.
I don't
If
understand.
we
Like,
talking, we talking.
I've never said that. I don't know.
All
If
right.
you guys heard. I never said that.
Look,
I never said that I look like him for the millionth time.
okay, so next time you say it,
Record it. Record me. I give you permission.
how about all three of us are saying the same thing?
Yeah.
John not saying that.
John's the first one that said it. And John with me for this that time, which means you're saying it in multiple times in multiple places.
Hey, John didn't say that.
Hey,
What you mean, hey, is he texting you?
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying I've been at multiple movies where you said something along the lines of that people think you look like Idris Elba, and in order for it to come up, like the man said, like the man Arrogant said, you Donald Trump in it, you retweeting stuff and then going, but I never watched the video. People are saying, and I look like Idris Elba. I didn't say it, but that's what people are saying.
Hey, his perspective is tainted because of LSU stuff. So
nobody knows what you're talking about. Number one,
that's okay. We're in our group. We just talking. I'm saying I can't trust what he's saying.
So what about your Arrogant saying what I'm saying?
You guys misheard me because I never said that.
Times?
I never said that.
Look, we're not gonna do a pod, and every time we say something and something comes up, you gonna lie about it. Like, what are we doing here?
What are you talking? What if I'm
lying like this? Look,
what is really am I even lying about?
If you think you look like Idris Elba, you gotta walk on that. Live that.
Just roll with that.
And we gonna tell you it ain't true, but nigga. But
besides the Idris Elbow, nigga, that still is the funniest shit.
Exactly. You Idris Elbow now, bro. You did this to yourself.
Oh snap! Yeah, bro. You roll with that and just accept it. That's what you thought. That's what you said.
I'm sure we'll hear about it.
I remember you asking a waitress.
Yes.
Don't you think I look like Idris Elba? And she was like, she don't even know who that is. We had to pull up a picture of the dude. You almost got upset that she was like, nah, like, don't act like that didn't happen, bro.
I do remember that.
It did happen.
Just because somebody doesn't think you look like Idris Elba doesn't mean you need to call him a bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Now, what just happened?
Now we're making up stuff.
We're making up stuff?
Definitely made that one up.
You gonna call a waitress a bitch because she said you don't look like Idris Elba? This what we doing in 2020?
It didn't happen in 2020.
No, I'm saying
when did it happen? What happened?
When did it happen?
Yeah, so it happened.
I thought it didn't happen.
I don't recall.
Just know, ladies,
this is the We Might Say Anything podcast episode 4, where you might hear anything because we might say anything. We have Reap here talking about he looks like Idris Elba.
I never said that.
For a few years now, and
people say I look like Idris Elba.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of that, man. Like, this is
I look like him. I didn't
people.
Say that. I never said that. I look like him.
Then it was a couple people. Now it's
I didn't say Spade. Guess who I look like? Big Dress. I never said that.
Big Dress.
Call him that one more time. Stop, dude. Like it's
okay. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We'll just put it all out there for all of us, for all of our people that watch what we do. They can say who our doppelganger is. Now, if people say you look like Big Driz, then we'll live with that. Who does Spade look like? He look like a father on a sitcom or something.
Well, you know, back in the day, right?
And we ain't back in the day. We talking about today.
Folks said I used to look like Chris Webber. I got Chris Webber. I got Malik Yoba. And I got, Morris Chestnut because we had the same.
Why are you rolling the neck again, though? Like,
what? No. I'm just saying.
Hey, they said you look like Uncle Clifford. Hey, the chat say you look like Uncle Clifford. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing people say you look like Uncle Clifford.
Oh man,
Morris Chestnut though.
Yeah, from my seat.
Shut up.
You know what I'm
saying? Listen. I need everybody. Stop what you're doing and Google Uncle Clifford.
Oh, hey, you know what? I used to get that one too, though.
Jay Dilla says you look like Aaron Hall.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I used to get that one too. I miss you.
Oh shit!
That's what we doing? Hey, we'll do Star Search right now. Do you think?
When you sing these songs, because we know how you get when you listen to music. You be having issues, so
hey,
don't be singing.
He said that's only the cute guys.
Yo, Uncle Clifford isn't drag.
Oh, Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Arrow.
Hey, since we talking about doppelganger, I'm just saying, who does everybody look like? Who?
No.
Wait. Who's next?
Hey, Mac, put that picture up, man. Put
Oh no.
Put that.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Who's
on,
next? Who's next? Who we doing next?
Oh, we can go with Mac. If y'all say Phase Out Love, I'm quitting the show. I'm quitting the show right now.
Nah. Mac look like Thea Vidal. Yo, hey,
I
you
do.
might say anything. hey, who's next? Who we doing next?
Oh my god, man.
I mean, no, hold up. Who do you look like?
Who do I look like? I look like me. I'm just me.
Nah. We gonna go with Method Man. Who we gonna go with? Like, if you shave the beard off, he does kind of look like Tamar Braxton. It's like
You're trying. You reaching.
right, he kinda got that look.
You can go with Method Man. I've heard that before. People have actually said that.
Oh, people have said that.
Black people too. Not all Karens, nigga.
You funny thing is you do have an actual doppelganger in the area that we are located in.
Who's that? I mean, make it funny if you're gonna talk about it. I hope it's funny.
It's real. There was a time where we
Hey, look. I can go back into I can think of somebody else.
look. No, I'm being real right now. We were at fight night. Me and Reap roll up. There was this dude sitting there with a Lakers hat on. Now he was about 5'8".
Hey,
So
the hat changes every time. Hey, check this out though. Every time you tell the story, you use whatever hat I got. I got a many hat, and whoever hat I'm wearing, he's like, the dude was wearing a Cowboys hat.
it was definitely whatever hat you was wearing at the time. Yes,
whatever hat.
he looked just like you. And
Okay, lucky him.
Reap walked up to him and was like, "Hey, Arrow."
Hey, lucky
Here,
him.
bro.
Lucky him. Okay, Thea.
He was
Oh, that's my mama looking ass nigga. Hey, what we talking about?
that's my mama though. Like that's how they they gonna protect me. You know, you make sure you use her show. Like
Florida Evans looking motherfucker. All right, what we talking about? Who's next?
What this about a bitch? Like you talking about Kid Doughboy? Like I was like, is it because of the nose, man? If it's the nose, bro, you know I got a complex. Don't really.
Oh, he said Kid Doughboy.
I look like Kid Doughboy.
Oh, get caught stealing ass.
Like this nigga's about a bitch. Like
What they do? They was stealing.
oh man.
Hey,
Oh man. But
we don't fuck with you.
so I still don't see the Tyson Chandler thing. Like I
I don't
don't
see that, Jam. Thank you.
I look like Tyson Chandler. Me?
because you like Tyson Chandler. Nigga.
Oh, I'm not light skinned. I'm regular black people. I'm with the cause.
Okay, fine.
Like,
I'm just
said?
light skinned on this show. Regular life. Regular black people.
if Karen saw you, she would definitely call the police on you. There's
Oh,
no,
definitely.
no doubt about
Oh
that.
yeah.
No doubt. So
Aaron Hall.
She'd be like, Idris Elba's out here. I'm gonna call the police.
Who the fuck is she? Lying?
bro, like
she sound old as fuck. So
yeah. If that's what's calling you, just like it's not happening.
bro, he
bro.
just told on himself.
That's fact. That's fact.
This nigga really think he look like Idris Elba. That's
Oh my
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy that y'all think that.
Hey,
That's
you know
crazy
what?
that you keep saying that.
Y'all
I
keep
think
saying,
I
who
kind of
brought
see
it
the
up?
Tyson Chandler, man.
Oh man. Now you
Oh,
know
it's the
what's going
beard.
on.
It's
Now
the
you know what's
beard.
going on.
It's the quarantine beard. I don't usually look like this.
Wow. So where we were going with all this, we were talking about the recasting of Black Panther. If it came to that, and Spade, aka Aaron All, said, you know, what about Big Driz? Or I'm sorry,
That was not me.
we called him Big Driz. So kind of
You called him Big Driz.
I see this nigga. We what we ain't gonna do is
bro.
keep doing this. Look,
You
I'm
just
not
called
even.
him Big.
You're not even good at lying. Like you just make a
Mac,
bad
you just,
prize.
Mac,
Hey, I'm kind of glad everybody can see it now. This is what we deal with.
In the group chat. This is what happens, and it causes a lot of arguments and fights for no reason. And this
Arguments and fights for no reason.
he comes in, he lights a fire in the group chat
Full of shit.
with
What is
some of
it?
this,
What
and then
time?
he just stops talking.
We talk about this in the other group chat that you're not in.
He's gonna run with that too.
Oh, he definitely gonna run with that. Even though Arrow be the biggest instigator in the entire group. The
My hands
biggest.
is up. No, I'm trying to bring people together. I just want everybody to tell the truth. Don't bullshit. You can make the face all you want. You know you look. Who's the liar in the group? Hey, who's the liar in the group?
Reap. It's
The
pretty
liar in the group.
Yeah.
How am I the liar in the group?
It's
How
the
did-
Lie.
First off, what did you guys meet and just decide this? It's like, what's going on here?
You literally do this in the group chat all the time.
I don't recall doing that.
Everybody can hear it.
I don't recall doing that.
Matter of fact, if you just got into this show, check the replay out when it uploads. The last 10 minutes, Reap then told us 3 different stories, and none of them are the same.
And none of them make sense. And in them, he doesn't look like Idris Elba and none of them motherfuckers.
Exactly. So, come on, Reap. It is what it is. Just acknowledge. Hey, you think that? If you think that, that's cool. That's on you. You know.
I never said that.
I never said that. See, hey, we can
All
move
right.
on.
We
I'm not doing this over no.
So this is who I was gonna go with the recast, since that's what we was talking about originally. It could be a prisoner of the moment. What about John David Washington?
Too short.
He is short.
They're all
No,
short.
like no, he's real short.
Chadwick wasn't tall. Like,
But he's real short.
Yeah,
you think that the height thing would be an issue, huh?
It'd probably be an issue.
it's probably an issue.
All right, so Reap still thinks Idris. Spade thinks the dude from Star Wars. Arrow, if you had to.
I think Spade should be it.
Hey, me too.
Oh no.
This the
Me too.
He
he
like,
look like T'Challa daddy though.
Hey, hey, just
Oh,
Disney
you
hit
old
me up.
Astro plane living ass.
You know what I'm saying? I did some acting in like the 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shoot. All right.
I did a school play. You know what I'm saying? Alexander the Rock Eater. You know what I'm saying?
wait, what? How did that go? Please.
I mean, I was the narrator, but you know, I got you know, it's I done did it.
Nigga let you in
My
on the
man.
stage. You was
My man.
behind the scenes.
they had you reading behind the scenes.
You all behind the curtain ass.
My man. But you killed it, huh? Killed it, huh?
Hey, yeah. I did it. I think it was nice. We
Yeah,
had
I
2
know.
performances. First
Yeah.
lunch and second lunch. Killed
Yeah,
it.
killed it.
I did
Y'all
plays.
performed at lunch.
What was this?
Oh, this was prison yard.
This at Dover Elementary, baby.
Oh, you
Shout out
just-
to Dover.
You represented for real. You just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a lot of Dovers out there, just in case y'all was like looking for where we at. Y'all don't need to know. Anyway, so look, we are an hour into this. I think it's time we want to get to this game 7 here between OKC and Houston.
Are we
Well,
touching on? We gotta do an update on the OnlyFans girl.
Oh yes.
Hey, Reap's co-worker,
We have that. So
his partner in the sex trade work.
Spade, Bella Thorne, did she fumble the bag for the industry? Did on that, man. What happened?
so after this girl, Bella Thorne made what, $1 million?
Bella Thorne? Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, wait, what?
But it's not
What's her
Bella.
name?
It's not Bella Thong. Like,
No.
No, it's not
That was
Bella
me.
Thorne.
No, it's not.
it is OnlyFans though, right?
What does it matter?
Oh, here
I'm
we
just
go.
saying.
Reap.
I mean,
Hey, don't you gotta have a show name though? She's just going out as
I
Bella.
think Bella
Thorne?
Thorne kind of sounds
Yeah,
the part. I'm like, that's on brand.
that's
Okay.
fair. All right,
I would if I was her, if I was actually managing her, I would have went with Bella Thong.
Okay, do you know
You
what
know.
happened? Give us a story. What happened?
So she I'm just reading this right here. So she ended up OnlyFans put rules in place because I guess she insinuated that there were going to be nude photos of her. However, there were no nude photos, and people were paying up to like $200 for memberships in order for her to see her OnlyFans page.
This is on top of the membership. They paid the membership fee of $20, and there was another paywall of $200 to see these so-called nudes of this girl, Bella Thong, as you call her. Now, what happened was she didn't really have nudes. It was she finessed the game, and a lot of people complained and wanted their refund, which forced OnlyFans to change the game and limit their talent.
Yeah.
To asking for tips of $50 and lower. So she messed up the bag for all Reap's co-workers in the sex trade industry. And now they can't get the money they should have got because this rich person came in and stole basically $2 million on a lie.
And she actually apologized to the workers of the sex industry for, fucking up the game.
She sent you a letter? She sent you a text?
Nothing? I didn't receive anything, but you know what?
Do not get back. You gotta give back.
My thing is with this, like, why do that? Like, I don't know. Like, people, I mean, it's a hustle, man. Like, people pay to get access. I mean,
some might say getting people to pay to see naked pictures is a hustle. Like, the whole game is a hustle. You're in this game. You know the game. You know the rules.
I do.
Everybody's out there hustling.
Everyone's out there hustling. I don't know. I just to try to ask for money. I don't know. Like, I don't think.
What are you on this?
I'm on the side. Honestly, man. Like, I'm on.
Like
what? Like, honestly, man. Like, I don't see why they had to change the rules. Like, they should just let that alone. I think
because they're liable. Like, she finessed these people, and people didn't ask Bella Thorne for a refund. They asked OnlyFans for a refund. So OnlyFans have to protect themselves from people doing this.
Yeah.
From the next person. Okay, so say who? Give me a name.
So,
famous girl.
So
famous
Michael
girl that doesn't get naked. Anybody
that does not get naked.
Yes. Jada Pinkett Smith. She changes her name to Entanglement, and she goes on OnlyFans and says she's gonna give naked pictures that August Alsina ain't seen yet.
Wow.
But what she does is not get naked, but she makes people pay $300. Now she gets out the game and takes millions of dollars. Now everybody's left holding their nuts. You know what I'm saying? So who's liable for that? They don't go back to Jada Pinkett and say we need our money back. They go back to OnlyFans.
And I would say, don't send the money then. That's what I would say. Don't pay the money.
Okay, so say let me
that's your fault.
Let me give you another example.
That's your fault for sending the money.
Okay, let's say we're no, because you're not making sense. Listen.
No, I understand what you're saying.
No, you're not. No,
why?
Listen. Let's say you go to the movies and you're going to see Tenet. And you get there and it's a different movie. You didn't pay to go see that movie. Do you want your refund back? Or should we say you shouldn't have gone to the movies?
I would say comparing a movie theater and sex work are two different things.
It's an example because you're not.
No, but they're separate. It's separate things. It's not the same at all by any stretch of the imagination.
So again, what side of the argument do you fall on?
Entertainment, though.
It's but what are we talking about? I mean, you
talking
really
about titties and
right.
Okay. I need you to never say titties like that again. That was like you said that shit like it was the first time you ever said.
But we're not talking about. It's not in the same. Yes, it's under the umbrella of entertainment, but it's not the same thing as going to a movie theater or going to see a play or something like that. It's not the same,
bro.
But it's not the same.
I know
it's a false equivalence. So what I'm saying is that if you paying a sex worker money out of your pocket,
Prostitution.
I don't like the way this sounds. Like, hold up.
number one, you're not paying a sex worker.
Yeah.
You're paying OnlyFans to see the sex worker. You aren't paying the OnlyFans just to say, oh, there's an OnlyFans website. Let me give them $200 for looking at the website with nothing on it.
Literally the same thing as the movie example. You're paying to go see a movie,
but it's not the same as a movie. It's not.
Again, I ask you, what side of this argument do you fall on?
I fall on
maybe
the side of sex
OnlyFans is like Fandango.
Let Reed talk.
I fall on the side of sex workers.
On the side of sex workers.
Yeah, man.
But what does that mean?
I mean, if she hustles them out of their money, that's on them. I don't think OnlyFans should pay them to issue refunds.
That's not the argument we're even talking about. We're saying OnlyFans changed their practices.
Yeah. And I'm saying that they shouldn't have did that.
I think he basically said, make that money, don't let the money make you.
I don't think they should have did that.
I don't think he knows what he's saying. So I mean,
hey, if that's how you feel, Reed, that's how you feel. I mean, that's cool.
Like I'm just trying to understand like what is it? Like I don't think that they should have changed that rule. That's
Do you know what that rule is? I mean, do you know the change that it made?
Yeah, you put a cap on tips. If they put a cap on their tips, limiting their worth. That's what they're doing.
Do you guys get tips?
Yes. You get tips.
Okay, so you guys get tips. Is there like a set value that you can't
you're
get
limiting you're limiting their worth, which is part of the issue of the industry. Male misogynists try to rein in as much money as possible off the backs of sex workers.
Chime in, chat.
Ongoing issue.
Outside. Male misogynist. Is that what I heard?
Yo, Reed, you know, this is why we care about you, bro. Because there's only one you. There is only one.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, if you.
That's a good question, Day Dilla. So, what if you paid for a girl and got a man?
Well, that's the game, you know.
I need a refund. I'm looking for a refund.
Hey.
Look, here you go. Well, that's
bait and switch like a mug. I need a refund.
But
you know what? But you know what though? That's what
they shouldn't put a cap on who you really get.
But that's just
you're not paying a person, you're paying a service. And the service is liable. If somebody finesses you, the service is liable. They're not going to Bellathorn asking for money back. They're going back to OnlyFans. So OnlyFans has to protect OnlyFans.
Okay, then OnlyFans protect OnlyFans. You asked me if I agreed with it or not. And I'm saying I don't agree with it.
That's not okay. All right.
Good job.
I guess it got lost in translation. I had many jokes about OnlyFans and you on the OnlyFans, and you just took my joy away. I just don't. I mean, so y'all could do something with it. I don't. Nothing.
But I'm seem to be the only one even saying anything about it. Like I don't hear anybody else. You're just
because you're question. Yeah, because you were the original person who chimed in, but your answer didn't make sense. So I wasn't the one. We have a conversation about it.
I wasn't even the one that even brought it up.
I know, but you chimed in. So we are having a conversation on the subject. That is the back and forth that we are trying to have. But your answers are so twisted, you got yourself confused. And now you're putting it off on us to answer a question that you don't even know the answer to. Now say what?
Look here. I support. I support the sex workers. Okay. I agree with Reed.
Why do we call them that? Like what?
They're not having sex.
Yeah.
I'm
sure some of them are. Wait. Yeah, I don't having sex with the people who are paying them.
I don't know.
You having sex within the video?
It's the industry. It's the industry name. They're trying to have an umbrella over over everybody, right? Just like
Well, I
everybody that
support
works
them. They
selling,
shouldn't.
like selling sex.
They shouldn't cap it.
And-
I agree with that too. This is supposed to be a capitalistic society. Let them make all the money they can. But I think Bella should be giving them their money back if you pay for something and you don't get what you paid for.
I
So-
feel you saying they shouldn't cap it, but the money's not going directly to the people. It's a third party. So they have to protect themselves from everybody coming back and asking for refunds because this girl didn't do what she said she was going to do.
Okay.
No, I get that.
Now,
But-
it's one thing for the first paid thing, but she had a second paywall of $200 saying she was going to have nudes and then didn't have nudes.
Well, I mean, P.T. Barnum said that there's a sucker born every day. So,
We quote
mean, God,
P.T.
God.
Barnum. Wash
oh,
game.
you know, a fool and his money shall soon part. That's Thomas Tosser.
You got it. You know? He's like, I'm pulling them all out.
One of these is gonna stick.
Y'all,
I was just saying, you could get got. You know, I feel bad.
Okay, right. You can get got.
Like
but
I'd be really up. I paid to see something and didn't get what
y'all
I
think
you know.
y'all don't think OnlyFans should protect themselves from everybody asking for refunds? And the only way, they're not saying y'all can't work. They're not saying you can't do it. They're saying we're putting a limit on how much your second paywall is to have these people pay because you guys aren't paying these people back. We are paying these people back.
and then
Y'all wouldn't protect yourself?
if they go bankrupt, then there's nothing. There's nothing.
Hey,
Uh,
like
they-
listen.
All
I-
OnlyFans thing about sex. Some people just show
Well-
their feet and weird shit like that. That's fair. But he's like,
But-
he's like,
That was just a weird comment. I'm like going over, just going over that comment.
Reef's like, that ain't what I do.
Some people get into stuff, you know.
Hey,
People ain't
you
in
know
it
what?
just for the feet.
I mean,
What about
Like-
them ankles?
Whoa.
wow.
Just asked to see this man's ankles. Look. I don't know. I don't see how y'all don't feel like OnlyFans should protect themselves from being
They
bankrupt
should. I
by
didn't-
girls
I didn't-
like Bella
whoa, whoa.
Thorne
I
who
didn't-
come across and lie and steal people's money.
I didn't say that they shouldn't protect
That's exactly
themselves.
what you said.
But I guess how
You guys know what I said is that I don't think that they should. I don't think that the sex workers should have their worth limited. And also, I'm just looking at it from a different perspective.
You're looking at it from a sex worker's position.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, they're getting some money from OnlyFans, right? Like the sex
So
workers.
what is your okay? You keep changing what you feel is okay and what is not okay. You just
I'm
did it
not-
in that sentence. I'm done. I can't.
Let's get out of here.
all right.
We gonna get to, get-
I'm just like I
no.
didn't change anything. I literally just okay.
the post show is gonna be fire.
The whole show is gonna be.
It's gonna be fire. Just I'm sad that y'all not gonna be able to see it.
We
No,
might do.
I'll
Hey,
tell you.
hey.
You know,
We might do a paywall if you don't want to see the after show.
Was what Patreon or something like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and get us out of here. I fully expect all of us to return next week for another episode of We Might Say Anything, the podcast where you might hear anything because we might say anything. Anybody want to say anything before I take us out?
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Arrested. Hey, you already know.
All
That's
right,
all these crooked ass police.
for sure. We're gonna go ahead, Blanket.
I was just saying, you know, again, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, inspirational hero to my kids. You know, I'm sad that he's gone. You know, and you know, we need to get these cops we need to arrest the cops that murdered Breonna Taylor.
The
And,
list is getting long, bro. I'm telling you,
and,
there was another one today.
and we need to make sure that Rittenhauer kid walking around with M16 killing people after Jacob Blake's murder, that he needs to be taken care of. He needs to be dealt with also.
Last thing I want to say is I want people to really take serious their health. You know, really start taking care of yourself, eat better. You know, you know, you only have one body. You really need to take care of it. There's a lot of things out there that you don't even know that could be in your body, and it can creep up all of a sudden. You just need to be prepared for it. So whatever you got to do it. There's diet, workout, just something little. You just got to do it. And
focus. Clear mind, y'all. Clear minds.
All right, so we out of here again. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Honda forever. We all know the salute. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here until next week. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Again, this is the We Might Say Anything podcast. Check out the replay if you came in late. Also, don't forget, tell your friends, come check out the channel, hit the subscribe button, get in the comments, like the post, share the video, follow us on Instagram at We Might Say Anything. Follow your boy at the Wise Soul on Instagram. Also on YouTube if you want to check that out as well. I'll be talking about sneakers, so come over there. Anyway, we out of here. We Might Say Anything. I got to get my lead singer thing on right there. All right, y'all.